Hey, my name is Johnny Casino. Welcome to the Johnny Casino Show, and I am on here. It is February 23rd, the 10 o'clock almost in the morning of California time, Pacific. I am just hanging out. I got up super early because I went to bed very early. We'll start off with what happened there. I was supposed to have a online interview, or maybe not. Maybe it's not called an interview. Maybe it's just a conversation with a guy I'm hiring to do a portrait of my girlfriend, of my fiance Liz. You would recognize his artwork from behind me, there, as well as the banner of my show. It is Evan. Oh, I'm just going to screw this up. So I'm going to give you his exact information. He goes by ETL_arts, Evan Thomas Lily Arts. And he is a fantastic artist and portrait artist, character artist, everything. This guy's going to be in the New Yorker someday. Like, this stuff he does is phenomenal. It's ridiculous. I need a way of putting that up on screen for you because it sounds stupid. If I'm talking about artwork, I can't show you, except for the picture of myself behind me, that portrait there. There you go. Right there. And that one, which you can hardly see because there's light blasting off of it. But those, I was supposed to talk with him on the phone at 7 o'clock at night. Liz and I fell asleep at 6:30. That's just how it happened. We don't understand. I don't understand why we got so tired, except for I made homemade pizza. And, from scratch, I made the dough myself and all that. Side story there. I didn't have mozzarella cheese. I just had cheddar and Kobe Jack. So I just used that and it was good. It tasted a little different, kind of like a school lunch, but it was good anyway. We had we just ate our heart's content of pizza. And then I walked the dog at like 6 o'clock and then I was like, I got to lay down. And I laid down. Liz laid down. The dog got on the bed. And then next thing you know, it was, 5 in the morning. And I'm waking up going, it was stuff I was supposed to do last night, and I didn't do it. So, whatever. I'll try to call that guy later, Evan. The artist, ETL_arts at Instagram. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him other places, too. I'm sure he probably has a podcast at this point, and I don't know. Speaking of things, podcasters and shows that don't know what's going on, Capital Punishments, which is a pun show that is going to air tonight at on Twitch TV. It'll be live streamed. I'll be in a YouTube conglomerate of people to chat. And essentially they're going to give, it's like they spin a wheel. They go, oh, all right, here's your category, shoelaces. And you go like, hey, don't trip up there. You know, it's like that. You get the idea. Anyway, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've been on the show. When live things were a thing, I did a couple of the live shows. Never won anything or won the show itself, you know. But I've been on it. Sorry, I was playing with the camera. There we go. The camera's like having trouble figuring out where my face is. Still is. It's all right. Yeah, that's my face. You got it. All right, camera. So, Capital Punishment. Anyway, they don't promote who's on the show very well, and that's fine because let's face it, no one knows who the hell I am, and I'm not that good. So it's not a big deal that they don't promote who's on it. But then when they attempt to promote who's on it and they got something wrong, and I got really upset, and I'm sort of shitting on them right now and whoever's running their Instagram page. But they literally posted, you know, who's on the show tonight. And here's their ats. And they go, and John Casino doesn't have an Instagram. That's what they wrote. John Casino doesn't have an Instagram. How fucking stupid are you? I'm cussing instantly. I don't care. It's just, I feel really fucking angry about that. You follow me on Instagram. We've been doing this for years. To suddenly just, he doesn't have an Instagram. Like, you did no research? You didn't even text me through the group chat for the show tonight? What's your Instagram, Johnny? I know it doesn't match up with my Facebook. The Facebook is 12 years older than the Instagram. But _Johnny Casino is my Instagram. I'm sorry. The Johnny Casino or just Johnny Casino or just John Casino were not available on Instagram when I began an account. I had to go with, well, how do I get people to know it's Johnny Casino and not Johnny Casino 4658888, which is what I was going to be left with their options. And the only option I could get was the _ because the Johnny Casino was taken by somebody who probably doesn't even use their account, just like the name Johnny Casino. I'm sorry I was born with a fucking weird name. I can't help the fact that this is my fucking name. You think it's cool being called this? Really? You think it's cool being called Johnny Casino? Or John Casino, for that matter. Because it's funny. People call me John Casino when they don't want to acknowledge that I'm in show business by calling me Johnny. And they call me Johnny when I don't want to be acknowledged that I'm in show business, like when I'm at my day job. I've been turned down. I've been not even considered for interviews because people believe the name on the resume is fake. Do you think that's funny? I already have extreme social anxiety disorder. I have almost borderline schizophrenia. I don't know. That's not a thing. I have imposter syndrome up the yin yang, and I can't do anything about it. Speaking of which, Teddy Yang it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ted. Yang. He is a good friend. I didn't get to actually be close enough with him when I had him around I just felt like soul attachment. Is that, you ever get that with somebody? You just feel like attachment in your soul to somebody? That's Ted Yang. He was part of my group of friends that included John Porter, Jessica Mallory, who became Porter, his wife, and of course Will Island, who I miss dearly. All these people literally, they got married The couple got married and moved to Florida, and then the rest of them all just sort of like spiraled out of control and just left the city. I'm like, hey, I'm finally living in town. Things are looking up. And everyone's like, hey, we're all losing our fucking minds, so we're going to get out of here. And they all got out of here before 2020, which was good. But it left me behind. And all I'm left with is, getting booked for things like Capital Punishment, but they don't even know my name. So what's the point of getting booked on a show that I have to do homework for? Because I'm so fog-brained that to do puns, I have to look at the subjects that they're talking about, and then like I have to really study. It consumes my soul. And I didn't sleep well. I fell asleep out of panic last night because I started looking at this paper and I started writing different pun things down, and I started having a panic attack, and it made me really tired. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat this pizza like a freak, and then go lay down for a minute. And then I lay down. And then I woke up. It's obsessive. I'm obsessed with it. I like this angle more. I have to do homework. I don't know how the show works. I've never met. And I haven't had fun conversations or set up conversations with anyone else in the show except for one of the hosts, who he's a very sweet guy and very intelligent man. And he helped me out 2 years ago or whatever when I had the first show. And I was like, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I've seen your show and it all just seems scripted. And he's like, no, it's like this. And he showed me. He kind of told me like, oh, but the way it was so stupid, the way he was telling me how to write a pun was like, I know what a pun is, but I don't know. It seems way too improv based. I can't be good on your show if it can't prepare, and I want to be good for your show. And everyone's response, and this is not just him. This is not this just Capital Punishment show. It's been one or two other shows I've been on that have been improv based. Or, do it yourself, write it yourself base, is that the people kind of like always give you this whole, like, it's going to be fine, don't worry about it. Like forgetting that they're inviting somebody who might not actually have the abilities to be all right on their show. And I'm one of those people. I can't do it. I have no clue how to do it. It's just not going to work. I have to struggle and strife with everything because my mind is constantly 90 minutes ahead of whatever the thing in front of me is, to the point where I haven't paid attention the last 20 years of my life. I'm in California, and if you ask me about something that happened 5 years ago, I might remember the event, the day, but I'm not, in general, if you ask me what was I into 5 years ago, I'm like, I don't recall. If you ask me what's my favorite band right now, I'll tell you I haven't listened to music in a considerable amount of time. If you ask me to talk about music from the past, I'm gonna be lost too, because it's like I listen to a lot of music, and of course the big names always pop up. There's of course I love David Bowie. Of course I like Led Zeppelin. Of course I like the Rolling Stones, and I love the Beatles and all of this stuff. But you ask me, hey, did you like that Macklemore album? I'm like, who's Macklemore? Macrame? Is that a woman? What's it called? Like, artists have died. Like, pop artists have died recently in the last 10 years, and people have been upset about it. I'm like, I still haven't heard their song. Amy Winehouse, for instance, this is a while ago, but I worked in a music store. This is the fucked up thing. I worked in a music store selling instruments to people, and I'm supposed to be on top of what the sounds are. And really all I would do is just like, oh, what do you want to sound like? And someone would play me a song. I didn't pay attention to any of the song. I'm like, so that part? And they're like, yeah. When the guitar's doing... And I'll be like, okay, then you stick this pedal and this pedal together and you'll get a... Because that's all I thought. I was like, how do I make sounds? I don't care how to put them together, or how it sounds like once it's put together. I was more interested in what's the combination to make the sound? That's stupid. It was stupid then, and it's stupid now. How very little I actually observed or paid attention to anything happening around me. It's like I've been existing without existing at all. Do you like this, by the way? This is my girlfriend's. I put this on because I'm a little cold. This morning, I took my dog out extra early, as I told you earlier, and gave him a walkie. Got a nice little walkie out of him. I love taking my dog out on walks. I do. I love having him. He doesn't react well to other dogs, and it's a bummer. He'll get there eventually, right? One dumb thing he does, I can't deal with it. One of the dumbest things he does is he likes to roll around and vomit. What's that about? Well, I'll tell you. He literally will find vomit on the street and just roll in it. That's what that's about. We were not even in the street. We're just in my apartment complex, which is a nice, well-maintained complex. And walking along the greenway of it, and he just decides to dive down into something and do a barrel roll. And does this whole like meow, meow, meow thing. You've seen dogs do it. And they're trying to cover themselves in the scent of whatever they're rolling around in. That is exactly what it's doing. The problem is he's doing it in a pile of vomit. In a pile of vomit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Trying to figure out how I can change the archive name of the show eventually, but it's not going to happen. Whenever I save this later, it'll be what it is. It is what it is. Linux details. Just trying to find my way. I'm sorry I cussed you out. Twitch show that I'm going to be on later today. You don't understand. If people just constantly fuck with your name, and then all that needs to be done after a lifetime of people fucking with your name, people fucked with my name so much, I decided to go into show business. Why not? Everyone told me I have to be. And then I get in the show business, and then people can't use my name. They just don't. It feels like I'm dealing with a really crummy organization. Like a real piss poor organization. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired of fighting to be who I am. I'm so goddamn suicidally tired. I'm not going to do it. But you understand, I've come a long way from being suicidal to just being tired and frustrated. And I don't want to slip back. I'm tired of fighting for people to get things right. Something so basic as in, what's your name? Cool. Now I know your name. That's all you got to do. So I'm gonna ruin your show. By the way, this is a warning. I will ruin your show tonight. I'm not going to bother with my puns. I'm just going to say my name is Johnny Casino, and I'm going to repeat my where you can find me. That's it. Getting a phone call during a live show. Wonderful. Fuck it. Hello? Hello?
Regarding your benefits, please call us at 1-800-863-4155. Press 1 if you have already completed and sent back the form, or if you do not want to receive another reminder call from Partnership Health Plan of California.
I don't know what form they're talking about. It's a medical thing. I never received a form. I never received anything. It's like, you know what's weird? They told me that the federal income tax told me that I was going to owe money for having a lap or for not being able to prove my insurance, which was strange because my insurance was through my company, and it's like it's on the W-4 that I pay insurance, or W-2. It's on the W-2 that I'm paying a health premium. So I don't understand why you're asking me for. I don't understand taxes anymore, or ever did. But they were asking for stuff, and I didn't have it to send, so I just said, screw it. I'll just combine whatever that mistake is. I'll just combine it with my next return, which is going to be complicated anyway, because again, a lapse of 6 months of the year, a lapse of health insurance. Because when you quit your own job because you're having, when you quit your own job because you're having mental anxieties, and basically there's no way you could there's going to be no break and no way to take it easy at your job, because they're like, no, we need you to ramp things up. Things are going crazy. We need ramped up things. Like, it was my job, the job I had, which was just selling beer, went from, it's like, hey, every day we want more from you. And it was, well, every day I'm giving you more and I'm taking home less. And it was essentially, we don't care, you're getting paid. And I was like, yeah, but I'm pretty close to putting a bullet in my mouth. And they were like, we don't care, work. And I was like, I'm going to have to quit because I want to kill myself. And they're like, well, you gotta come to work anyway. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave. Thankfully, my mom needed me for something, and I literally left and flew across the country. I was like, I quit, goodbye. But it was the base of it was that I had a mental health lapse because I was never able to get a free time enough to get mental health set aside. It was like I had a job that gave me health care, but I never once during the almost 2 years of working there was able to go to a doctor or a mental health physician in any way, because I worked 5 days a week, almost 80 hours of work. And I just felt like I didn't have time. I would come home and take a shower and fall asleep and wake up and go to work. I don't even remember the first year of my relationship to my fiance, because it was just so bogged down in work. I remember like, oh, we had a good date, or we had a good night. We went to a show. You know, the only things I remember were going out and doing comedy. I don't remember the day job. And I guess most people don't remember their day jobs, every aspect of it, but mine was giving me nightmares. So I would have nightmares all night, not get any rest, and go to work in the living nightmare. That was my living nightmare for some reason. And then I would come back home and then try to do comedy, try to write puns, all this shit that was going on, and it just wouldn't work. Couldn't get anything done, and I still can't get anything done. I've been broken since June. Just get my fucking name right, guys. Just get my goddamn name right. Fuck. Get my name right. _Johnny Casino. That's Instagram. The Johnny Casino. That's Twitter. The Johnny Casino Show on Twitch and on YouTube. And then it's Facebook. Just leave me alone on Facebook, all right? Leave me the fuck alone on Facebook. I'm not going near that shit. I hate Facebook. Stupid. I'm stupid. My brain doesn't work. Should I make more coffee? Should I? So I had to wash my dog. Give him a bath. Like, I didn't plan to do that. I had other things to do today. But I have to give him now I have to do all the things all the follow-up things. You understand? Because now I've given him a bath. Now there's down fur and fluff everywhere. So I got to clean everything in every surface of the house. Got to clean all the I should clean all the sheets now, because there's no point in having, I don't know, if he's a clean dog, clean sheets. I don't know. I have to clean all the upholstery in the house. I have to vacuum all this stuff. I can't. This tiny little apartment. I don't have a backyard to just let my dog go out in the backyard, man. I got to walk him. And then I walk him, and then there's there's other people's dog shit. There's cat shit. There's human people's vomit just on my lawn. They're not my lawn. on the lawn in front of my apartment. Because everyone here is either drunk or just very ill. It's just people walking around spewing vomit out of their mouths. That's West Sacramento now. It's people just walking around, just throw vomit everywhere. I'll puke in the grass. That's considerate. Well, not unless you have a dog or a child who wants to play in that grass. God damn it. And why does my dog want to roll around and fucking vomit? Why vomit? Why has it got to be vomit? Why has it got to be puke? Why? Why is it puke? Why has it got to be puke, man? Vomit? Come on. That's the grossest. That's the worst. I'm tired.
I am laying on the couch, listening to Santana, smoking pot.
Max. He chills on the bed, Max. Max, 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 Max. Chill, doggy, chill, Max. Chill, Max.
That was the Chill Max song. That's what I always hope for him, is that he'd just be chill. But he's never just chill. Always barking and biting. Crazy dog. I love him though. I mean, I can't love him enough. Can't love him enough, right? I don't know what to do. Yep, I don't know what to do. Yeah, this just is not working. Oh my god, all I wanted this whole time was live control room. I just want to view it in live control. I found it. I got it. I figured it out. I got it. We got it. Oh my god, I was shouting earlier. Can't believe myself shouting like that. I'll find some music for you. I'll find some liberty-free music. Zippity-doo-dah music. Zippity-doo-dah. Free music. There we go. Free music. Trippy Spaceballs music, man. Oh yeah. I was hoping for a beat, but whatever. The wave sound stuff works too. Average watch time is 26 seconds. Anyway. All right. I'll work my way over there. I'd like to share this, but it's difficult when it's not showing me how. There we go. All right. Yep. There you go. Bow, bow, waka wow. Waka wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Down, 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 down. Oh, and just fine. That's just fine. I'm burping in your ears. My apologies. Well, how do I make? Aw, that's my favorite. My favorite photo. What's this? Don't know. That's funny. I guess they're all linked up already. I'm sorry for being quiet. That's why I was playing a little music. But I shouted and I got my anger and my rants out earlier. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I assume things have been passed around. Yeah, Facebook. Got it all set. My girlfriend got a new pair of Doc Martens the other day. I forgot how cool Doc Martens were. Have you still been wearing your Doc Martens? I haven't been wearing Doc Martens. I wore Doc Martens from probably age 15 up to 22 or 23, and I developed a little flat spot on my foot that had a callus, and ever since I've not been able to get rid of that callus or enjoy a pair of shoes again. But I believe I can fly. No, I believe they're still some of the coolest pairs of boots you can get. And they still look really nice. They still made really well. They still look like as badass as I remember. She came in wearing them, and I was just like, damn, you're kicking some butt there with those. I can't tell you how much... yeah. I can't tell you how much it was like punk rock again to see him. Made me think, oh, I want these. I'm wearing her shawl. That's what this is called. I bought this thing off of Amazon for her for Christmas, right? It took like 3 months to get here. Don't know why. But it's fabulous, isn't it? It keeps my upper chest warm enough. That's how I feel. When she leaves it at home, I put it on. I need my arms free because I sweat a lot. I need them to... I want to be hot up here, not up here. Yeah. But, anyway, so yeah, my dog... I washed my dog. He was all vomited up. And, I'm going to be on Capital Punishments tonight, like I told you. So find them on Capital Punishment /Twitch TV. If you don't know how to start a Twitch account, you're kind of shit out of luck. I guess I could go through the process for you. Go to twitch.com, fill out the start a new thing. You know, start a new login, start a login. There you go. It's just like any other app on YouTube, like YouTube app or Facebook or Instagram. It's what it basis, if you don't know. It's just mostly for gaming and sort of a small stream entertainment sort of stuff. Give it a try. It's fun to it's fun when the shows are on there. I like Twitch TV. I feel like Twitch is a lot more forgiving with behavioral stuff. So as I've been told, probably wrong. Then YouTube is. YouTube can be very restricting. YouTube, but not to me really, because it doesn't matter. I'm not making any money or gaining any followers here, so all I get is the occasional cease and desist order for playing a song written or performed by somebody 150 goddamn years ago. But you know, apparently someone still owns it somewhere. And the royalty-free channel on Spotify is bullshit, because nothing is royalty. It's royalty-free on Spotify, not royalty-free on Instagram or Facebook. And it didn't make any sense to me, because there's only one Library of Congress. So what's going on anymore? But of course, this is one of those things I don't know. Last 10 years, like I said, I haven't been paying attention. I've been busy. Indulging in my own neuroses and depression. This music's chill. I just really would love to listen to music I want to listen to, or play music. I want to get involved. I want to wake back up and listen to good music again. Best way to do that is just listen to random music on and talk about it with people. A lot of the songs I remember last learning or becoming big fans of was mostly because I was working at a radio station in the late 90s, early 2000s. And, well, you become a fan of those songs you hear, or you become angry at the songs you hear. One or the other. You become a fan or you fade away. the main thing about appreciation of music is that you got to listen to new music. And this situation is like this. It's way more fun to listen to music and just chat. And I like being on camera. I don't know why. I love being on camera. I love talking into this microphone. But I'm not allowed to listen to the pop music or rock music that I want to listen to, or the rap music I want to listen to. Oh yeah, my alabaster skin fool ya. I love rap music. I think black people are more talented by far. Maybe is it racist? Is it racist against white people to say that? Is it profiling against black people to think that they're more talented in general? in general, every black person who's come to the table to be entertaining has been way more entertaining than any of the white people who come to the table. Does that make sense? In my experiences, the African American man or woman, or they them, who has come to the table has been funnier than all the white faces around them, including myself. I'm not as good. Not good at all. I'm not funny at all. And I haven't been on a table in a very long time, so I don't know what I'm talking about. The main thing I'd like to emphasize is I started going down rabbit holes. Emphasize. Why am I emphasizing anything? I went down this rabbit hole of electronic music recently, and what's depressing about it for me is that there's so many good things, and most of this music I'm finding is claiming it's royalty free. So did the artist who wrote that song get any money ever? Were they ever paid? Am I just listening to something that was just offered up for free on purpose, or because there was no other option to get their stuff heard? Am I supposed to tell you that who this song is written by? Because I can't. I don't know who it's written by. It's just, this is another song playing. And I don't even know if this is live. It says live, but who's playing the music? What is the channel even called, for God's sake? Synth Arcade Radio. Synth Arcade Radio. Damon Gaming TV. DGTV. Damon Gaming. I'm down with it. And then there's a no copyright by Tyler Montgomery channel that I've listened to. Neon Metropolis is another DGTV. I'm going to actually put that one on. Actually, I want to put on Lo-Fi Cafe. So this is another thing. It's like a lot of music like this I've been listening to. This just like sort of like jazz hip hop beat stuff. I mean, let me. If you listen to some of the stuff I'm making, I'm kind of just.
I am
in that vein of like. It's the same stuff I make when I make digital songs. It's the same sort of stuff, way better, of course. With way more soul, it goes on for way longer. But, like, it breaks my heart to think that these folks don't make a penny off of that. Because, let's just go back to this stupid.
It just tastes like vinegar and anger.
It probably took me an hour to write this, or write this song out. The vocals took only 20 seconds, or it literally was one take vocals, because it's just, I'm not talking, I'm saying things, but they're not, it's nonsense. And so I don't really get the I'm confused by like, if these people making any money. I feel bad if they're not. What do you know about that? No one. I don't have anyone listening at the moment. Any dog owners want to talk about their dogs and why dogs roll around and poop and vomit? Hit me up. Kind of interested in knowing that. business. It would be good to know. It's a good time. We're all alone in this world. So alone in this world. We ain't got no one but ourselves. And our doggies. Got our doggies. We got ourselves a dog. 'Cause we were lonely. Think my girlfriend got the dog because she didn't want me killing myself. I've said that way too many times in this podcast. Hey, if you are suicidal, you can go to Suicide Prevention online. suicidepreventionlifeline.org, or you can call suicide prevention at 1-800-273-TALK. That's easy for me to remember. That is my childhood phone number. How did they get that? Is that why people used to call my house all the time? I gotta look at it. Am I wrong? So that 1-800-273-TALK, talk spelled 8 2 5 5 8255 273-8255 1-800-273-8255 is the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Give them a call. They can talk you through it, and if you think you can't deal, just call. You know what? Something I really hate is I kind of like. I hate on people for wanting to commit suicide when their life is good. But then you forget how easy it is to feel low. How easy it is to just feel like you have lost out. You're missing out. And it's, hey man, I'm going to be real with you. You are missing out. You're hurt. You're missing out. You're losing things. You're losing your mind, maybe. But the bigger side of this is there's other things to do. You can smoke pot. Maybe you can't. You could go for a walk with your dog or cat. Yeah, go ahead. Put your dog or cat, even if they're indoors only, put them in a backpack and take them with you. Live a little hole. I don't know. Go outside. Go outdoors. In general, you should go outdoors and enjoy yourself if it's not freezing. Just don't do the thing. Nobody wants you to do that thing. No one does. Nobody. I used to look at suicide like, I can't do that. That I'd get in trouble. And the reason why you would think that is because I would always do things wrong. So I'm pretty sure that if I tried, I would have failed, and then I would have gotten in trouble for it. And it's a crime. It's a crime to harm yourself. And that way, you could attain a criminal record. Believe it or not. Imagine that, trying to end it all because your life's going nowhere, and then you fail, and then the cops come and they give you, they're like, oh, now you got to go to court, you got to take these suicide prevention. I don't know what. Just call the hotline 273-855-22, whatever it was. 852. I don't fucking know. Talk 273 talk. Suicide prevention. Oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden. It's because I woke up at 5 a.m. I really dig her shoes. Yeah, she was talking about her Doc Martens, which I haven't bought a pair of Doc Martens for myself in a long time because I've been kind of like, nah, man, you don't need to have that kind of pair of shoes. Well, I've paid for dumber things. This hat, for instance, that I got at a gas station in Nevada City. I got this here hat as a good station in Nevada City. Tired. Gotta do what we do when we do it, doing it now. Can't stand how tired I am. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about tuna fish sandwich. So, tuna fish sandwich is, see it right there, is a bit I kind of started and I recorded, and things fell apart in editing. Things kind of fell apart in editing. It just doesn't seem right. The audio doesn't seem, it just seems sloppy and boring. Actually, I cannot figure out how to add audio to anything I do visually if it isn't happening live in this studio circumstance. For some reason, when I bring all the videos into Premiere, it says, okay, do you want to, you want to voice over this? Click the voiceover button. It records, it acknowledges that there's a device, it records, but it doesn't pick up the device. You play back and it recorded nothingness. I don't know. I don't know anyone who can help me with this stuff. I know, I literally am friends with video editor professionals, but you know what? I don't know. They don't want to talk to me. They like my girlfriend. They're friends with her. Swear to God, if Liz wasn't into me for some reason and wanted to marry me, I would just be living on a pile of garbage somewhere. At least my dog would want to roll on me. What is that, right? Anyway, I was so angry about my name earlier. Now I'm just the anger subsides and I just become depressed and more withdrawn. That's how I do. What the hell is this? No. That's just what happens. You get depressed, you get more withdrawn, you go further into your depression, and then you disappear completely, and then no one knows where you are. That's it. You're gone. I know businesses in I know restaurateurs in town here, Sacramento, that seem to be have more restaurants than they do. They have more restaurant locations than they have years of being in business. Does that make any sense? I know this is I don't want to name names, but Flat Stick Pub, I don't know, I guess maybe it was part of a conglomerate or something. Flat Stick Pub opened up a place in downtown Sacramento, but like they got maybe 6 months, a year in before the pandemic kind of made things shitty. You can't go into, it's an underground bar that you play mini golf in and drink in mini golf games and it's a whole thing it's all hands-on, it's all close quarters, underground. You can't do that during the pandemic, so I'd assume they would have gone out of business. But I just saw a post that they've opened up a place in Tahoe, which is like, no one's going up skiing right now, man. Hardly anyone is doing that stuff too. What is am I wrong? Did the whole world just keep doing everything they were already doing without ever slowing down? As I look at a mellow comedic post where like, you know, like a bunch of comedians and YouTube influencers do shows constantly. People still doing shows. I guess it doesn't matter. If I was actually popular and people were like throwing money at me to do shows during the pandemic, I probably would have been doing pandemic shows this whole time. But to be fucking honest, I'm untalented and nobody wants me. The only people who do are the capital punishment guys, probably because someone, you know, canceled and they had to call somebody. And I spent my morning shitting on them for having forced me to for having taken away my name. They don't know who I am. They don't care. Guess I'm just I'll be who they want me to be on that show. I find it, I have to, I don't want to be rude. He's a millionaire of fans, millions of fans, and his videos are very funny. Very funny videos from Vine, all over. Trevor Wallace doesn't make sense to me because I don't think his stand-up is funny at all. Like when he just does stand-up. I kind of go like, I don't know, man. I kind of view you as somebody who's just existed famously since he was a teenager. Therefore, I don't, him and anyone else who just sort of like always had this sort of like, hey man, everything's been a hit. It's like, I can't relate anymore. And I feel like sometimes your jokes don't feel relatable. Maybe there's a reason why I'm not a successful person and these people are. It's because I don't know what funny is. I don't know what funny is. That's why I'm doing this and no one's listening. Apparently all the stocks I had invested in are all having a bad day today. So I'm not feeling so good about that. But you know, whatever. Fuck life. Bye. I'm back. I'm just tired. Live is not a good idea anymore. But I honestly don't. I don't fire off at the camera quite so much when it's just pre-recorded, so. That's that. I didn't want to end with me saying fuck life. That was stupid. I'm just not happy today. I should delete all of these posts. I'm happy. Don't worry about me. I'm actually okay. I ran out of coffee. All right. run out of coffee, come yourself, right? Run out of coffee and then try to talk to me about life. You're gonna have to say F life too, buddy. You know you would. You just love to say it. You'd love to go ah. All right. If you can, go to Capital Punishment / or Twitch TV and watch me tonight. Going up against I'm going up against the guy who has his own pun channel. So good luck to me, right? I'm done. Good luck to me tonight. Your depression is mine. All right. There's no point. There's no reasoning going on with this post. I just wanted to boom, boom, boom. I just don't understand doing live shows. I don't get it. I just don't understand doing live shows. Not that I could understand it currently with not having any gigs myself. But I don't know what I'm saying, man. It just comes down to, like, I don't see any potential goodness in trying to be amongst people to do a show. Well, that's weird. And I don't want to do roast battles, and I don't want to battle anyone. I have a product I want to share. Does that make sense? Like, I have a thing I want to say. And it's not, hey, you're fat, or you dress stupid, or last time your mama said hi to you after she took my D out of her mouth. Like, I don't want that to be the only stuff people ask me to be on. And I don't want to do open mics on internet. It just, why can't we just be real here for a second and just say, like, hey, this is a writing session between me and 5 people, and just have these 5 private people get together and have a writing session instead of having all this other stuff and I'm just angry, and I don't know what to do. People seem to everyone else seems to know what they're doing. That's all it comes down to, is like, I don't know what I'm doing, and everyone else has a better idea. Like, I'm fucking drowning. I'm drowning in it. Why the hell am I following famous people on Facebook? Has anyone else thought of that? Why are you following a famous person on Facebook? They're not going to be your friend. And all their feed is going to do is just shove what they're promoting down your throat. Like, I'm unfollowing, like, all this shit, man. All right. I'm going to take off and leave you to it, Mr. Johnny Casino, saying goodbye for today. Try to watch me on that pun show tonight. Capital Punishment. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like I'm going to die. I want to listen to Vlad talk.
Then, as we do now, that the financial system should be built to work for everyone, not just a select few. We dreamed of making investing more accessible, especially for people without a lot of money. The stock market is a powerful wealth creator, but only half of U.S. households.
I would like you to use your limited time to talk directly to what happened January 28th and your involvement in it.
Certainly.
Madam Chair, the witness has the opportunity to give their own testimony.
Excuse me, you are
Use
not
your time for your questioning.
You are not recognized, Mr. Please go right ahead and speak directly to the question.
McHenry.
Mr. McHenry, yes, of course.
We created Robinhood to economically empower all Americans by opening.
That's funny. I like how they can't even. They're doing this shit via Zoom. Funny. Okay, that's enough of me. I gotta go. I flipped this house. I gotta go.